So could you just give me a very brief overview of where the idea came from, why you chose this research, and what the outcomes were?
Yeah. This research was given to us by the British Army. The credit goes to Major Peter Harrison. He's a member of the British Army. So he gave us a list of soldiers who came here um, after being evacuated from Dunkirk, who came here and who
When you say here, do you mean to Wales
to
or
Wales.
to Wales?
When they retrieved from European war theatre, they came to Wales, and all we had at the beginning was the 13 reference to 13 graveyards of the Royal Indian Army Service Corps soldiers, dotted in different parts of Wales, in Cardiff, in Brecon Beacon, in other areas of Wales. So we started doing reading the history. And as you said, the history, we found the history fascinating, interesting, but is the most unknown part in the public domain. And we read the academic journals, we read the whatever we could find, and then we found that the largest number of volunteer soldiers came from India. Indian soldiers were the largest in number who fought side by side with the British Army, and also soldiers from other parts of the world. And without their contribution, it would be difficult for the British Army to win, to lay the foundation of the safe and secured Britain as we live in today, because we're living in one of the most safe and secured countries. So they are but surprisingly, as you said, when I started reading about them, they are kind of they're lost in history, and we felt very sad. So we started reading the stories from one by one, and first we focused only on this subject, and then we expanded the subject in our all peripheries. So when we were reading about them, one of the soldiers we were giving the names and list by Peter, he was, if I remember correctly, he was 14 years old. So, and he died here. So
I mean, that's just so remarkable. If you think,
it is, yeah.
If you're a mid-teenager,
it is
to travel to a country that you've never been to before,
yeah,
and also in a war. During the war,
yeah,
and to fight.
I'm coming here as a teenager, and I do not know the language. People in Welsh or in UK then, they were not able to understand me. There was no reciprocity.
Yeah.
There was no communication. I came here, I fought, and then after the war was over, I came to Wales, and I was busy in building the community, and ultimately I died here. That person. So as you say, is a remarkable story of courage and resilience. So that's we thought the people should know about them. Mm-hmm. So we completed the research, and during the course of the research, our whole community was involved. So it became a culture of getting together, especially the evenings and weekends, and the families used to come along with the children, and they was doing we used to supply them with the theories and with the materials, with the paper cutting, access to internet, and they used to find out information about what happened. So finally, the whole project was a guided structured research work, but the people actually did the research themselves. But I must give you the reference that we've been during the course of the time, we've been supported by the Welsh government. We were funded by the Welsh government to do this research project, and we are very grateful and fortunate to the Welsh government, because this was the beginning of a process which will allow us, South Asian, to be proud of our heritage. Yeah. It was unknown to all of us.
And to be able to pass it on to the younger
generation. And mostly the younger generations. Yeah. It gave them this very small we achieved, but we are building on it now. It gave them a sense of purpose.
Yeah.
a sense of pride that we did not
And
come. Belonging. We did not come. Our forefathers actually laid their lives to make Wales what it is today. So this, I think, this essence made our community very, very proud.
So you did the research, and I really like when you said that you got all members of your organisation to get involved in the research. And I understand you work with a number of organisations.
Yeah.
Could you tell me a little bit about the organisations that you worked with in regards to the exhibitions?
So when we started doing the research, as I said, the main research was given to us, the initial knowledge and the information given to us by the British Army. So we always kept British Army in the loop when we are going along with the research, and we liaised with Major Peter Harrison. He's a very pro community person, so he was very helpful. And also when we're formally making the research proposal, and that was the beginning of our heritage research. We formed partnership with the People's Collection Wales.
Okay.
And we formed partnership with the National Library Wales, and also the Glamorgan Archives.
How did this project facilitate the development of an anti-racist culture within the organisations that you worked with?
Now, if I look at our partners, how it promoted anti-racism within our partners, they are the same. That we became a very, very strong research team, and we all agree that South Asian research should go forward. And it was the beginning. It was the beginning of a knowledge base which we created and curated with our partners. They learned a lot.
I was just going to say, were they aware?
Nobody will, because this colonial history, because if we look at these 250 years of history, it started from 1600 and it kind of finished during 1950. The 1600 East India Company first had the lease of a production in India. And from there, East India Company, then Queen's Proclamation, and it ended. But it ended.
Did it really end?
Yeah, not today, because still we are carrying many legacies. So these 250 years solid legacy in India, we learned it, but this is not taught in the curriculum of this country. So the people we worked with, they were not aware.
Was news for them as
it
well,
was new for
even
them.
Though they are organisations.
Yeah, historians. So they learned a lot from us. They were encouraged to learn more. And thanks to National Library Wales, I produced another piece of research with their help, is about the timeline of migration from South Asia to UK, which was based on this research, and a synthesis from this research, and that one actually gone into the curriculum.
Excellent.
So the National Library approached me, and we did produce the research, which was now in the curriculum, and still we are working to add to the curriculum by doing authentic community research going forward. So
that's an excellent sort of spin-off from this project, isn't it?
Absolutely. It changed our perception. It changed. It's still many miles to go. Still a long to go, a lot to achieve, but at least we began. We've started rolling the ball, and still we all have to accept accept the unknown knowledge, and that is a new horizon for us. But at least we started. We have a very solid project team, and each of the members, as you said, that we are all equally eager to bring about and promote anti-racism by educating people and empowering people. So we are a good team now.
I think that's excellent. So it's now on the curriculum. So
Yeah.
it means that all young people in Wales are going to have access to this knowledge now and find out the information of the contributions that the
Yes,
South Asian soldiers made to the Second World War.
that's right. Yeah, yeah,
I think it's just a fantastic piece of work that you've done.
yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
with me here today.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.